Hello lovelies, so back for part 2. So I was talking to myself and not recording. Anyway, we're talking about the Sunkissed blushes by Maybeline. This one's in 01 Downtown Rush. Now, I never wanted this shade. I got it from Amazon, and I wanted like a pink tone. I do have that shade now. My friend kindly sent it to me, not knowing that I wanted that shade all along. So yeah, I need to try this out a little bit more. I do want to keep some kind of orange tone blushes in my collection, but I don't want to have all orange just because I don't use orange. I use pink more than I use orange, and that's why you're seeing more pink blush. So on to the next. Right, I do really like these from Makeup Revolution. They're the super dewy cream blushes that they do. I have this one. The reason you're not seeing any packaging here is because I took it off. It was part of this Simpsons collaboration that they did. It was very retro and looked very 70s, 80s, and I didn't like it. So I just took it off, and it was also peeling off in places as well. So that, you know, didn't sit well with me, but the actual blush that's in there I actually love. I think it's really nice. I'll show you the other one when we get to it. Right, this is a more red tone, so this is Colourpop Jellyfish. I want to keep it for now. I definitely want to start using it in the summer, and if I don't like it, it's going adios in the winter. Okay, so you might be surprised because I've just bought some Made by Mitchell blushes, but this one has leaked. That one's going. Right, so this one's fairly new, bought within the last year. Essence Baby Got Blush. I got this off Amazon. Really like that tone. Bet you're not surprised, are you? It reminds me a lot of the Charlotte Tilbury one and also the Dior one. So if you after one like it, that's just a dupe. And I was surprised I even found that because they don't do those kind of blushes on Amazon normally. So they don't do the Essence Baby Got Blush. So yeah, I'm really happy to have that in my collection. It's not going anywhere. Right, so I am inclined to throw the Tower 28 in the shade Golden Hour out, just because I've had it a long time. Doesn't look like it's going bad. I want to keep it for the summer. I have used it recently and I really did like it, so we'll keep it for the summer and then we'll see how much I use. We'll see if I enjoy it, probably then declutter it. Right, so now we've got the Sheglam. This one I could probably declutter. It's in the shade Midnight Hour. It feels so stiff, you know, when you kind of rubbing it on your cheeks. So yeah, we'll declutter that one. So we've got the Barry M Fresh Face So we've got the Barry M Fresh Face Cheek and Lip Tint. I think I'm going to keep this for now. Use it in the summer, and if I don't really get a lot of use out of it or I'm not drawn to it in the winter, we'll declutter that as well. We've got the Covergirl Clean Fresh Cream Blush in 330 Sweet Innocent. I really do like that shade. Looks like, no, that's going, it's full of water, so that's expired. So these two came from Home Bargains a week ago. They're from Profusion. So we've got the Profusion Strawberry Mimosa. Looks like that. I'm not too sure if they're okay to use. I'm going to use them, and if I don't like them, they'll get decluttered in the next declutter. And then we've got Bellini. So that's that. We're nearly coming to an end of it, so you'll be glad to know there is no part 3, at least not on cream blushes. LA Colours Cream Gel Blush. Really like this. My friend bought it for me. It's a really nice rosy brown. Or is it? No, that's going. It looks more like, I can't lift it, but that looks gross. But I'll get rid of that. Right, so this is the only e.l.f. liquid blush I've got. This one is in Bold Face Lilac. I really like them. So that one's staying around. I don't like the drama that has become, but I do like that cream blush. Wet n Wild Mega Glow Blush Stick. This is in the shade Dusty Pink. Of course I'm keeping it. It's completely my vibe. This Barry M Fresh Face one, if I'm going to be keeping one of them, it will be this one. So this one is in the shade Summer Rose. Definitely my vibe. Right, so the Blush Duo by PS Pro, which is Primark's range. I don't like this one. but I like this one. So I'm just going to try and use some more of this up, see what I think. In the winter I might just decide to get rid of it. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot going on in this drawer. Even now that I've got rid of a few, I probably won't even be able to put the Made by Mitchell in the boxes. We've got the Morphe Cheek Frills in the shade Blind Date. Love this. But I'm not getting any others. I just want to use this one. Such a gorgeous blush. We have Fyne Cosmetics. So I got these recently. Beautiful colours, like red tones. Do I really need to keep those red tone blushes I've got then? I might not need to, because I've got a red tone blush in that and I probably won't use them. So we'll look back at the red tones in a second. So this one, guys, is called Romantic Hour. And I was expecting these Fyne Cosmetics to be a lot lighter than what they are. This shade here is called Radiant Rose, which is, again, red, but not as red as the previous one. So I'm hoping they're going to work out well. And then I've got a Patrick Tar one. This is my only Patrick Tar. I've had it for a long time. But it's very, very nice. And my only kind of peach tone blushes that I want to keep. Got it from a friend. And at this stage, I don't want to declutter it. Right, I don't have that many red tone blushes. I don't know what I was talking about. I've got the one from Colourpop. And then I've got the Fyne Cosmetics, and then I've got the Milani. So, oh, it's very smooth. This one's creamy. I think I'll keep this one. Well, they're both creamy. Again, I don't know what I'm talking about. That is really, really pretty. And then this one's more of a balm. Milani Coral Crush. Got this from a friend as well. I just don't want to pay Milani prices. I think they're so expensive. Look at that. Yeah. Do you think we should be keeping all of them for the summer and going a bit red with my blushes, going in the completely opposite direction of me doing pinks? I think maybe possibly we should, and see how I suit them. I know I suit red clothing, but will I suit red blush? Anyway, guys, this is my entire blush collection. Well, cream blush. I know there's a lot there. Believe me, I know there's a lot there. It's just what I've been collecting over the period of the time. I'm hoping these will fit in now, so let me give that a go and then I'll show you what it looks like. I'll put it back in the acrylic drawer that I've got, and then I'll do an overhaul of what it looks like. Yeah, it fits in. This Kiss and Smink one I'm going to give back to my mum. If she doesn't want it, it will just get decluttered into the bin. It's fairly old at this point. Let's put the Milani and the Colourpop back as well. It's back full again. And it wouldn't be as full if I didn't keep the cardboard boxes, like I said before. I'm just gonna go and count up what I decluttered. Right, so I threw 2 in the bin right off. So we've got 4. So I'm giving the Kiss and Smink to my mum, like I said. That's going in the bin just because it's been leaking. So we've got 4 there. The P. Louise, the Sheglam, so 5, 6. The Covergirl, I really would have liked to keep that, but it's full of water, so 7. The LA Colours Cream Gel Blush, which is in the shade Mesmerising, that's going as well, just because I don't like the colour anymore. I didn't ever like that colour, I don't think. Wasn't walking around blush blind. This Beauty Bay X Alice in Wonderland collection, I don't like the shade. I don't really wear a lot of peach blush anymore. And then this one, this is a nice colour, but that again has been leaking. I think if you lie them down flat, they leak. That's why I'm glad to have the balms now. So 10 in total, guys. That's not actually too bad.